Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Big here from AnotherNation.com, your home for everything money. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And today we got my NFL midseason reviews. Now, I know it's not midseason. It's not like week 9 going into week 10 because I was kind of busy. So we're just going to push it back to right now entering week 12. As we get this through. So my bad about the thing. I probably should have made this like 2 weeks ago, but instead I'm gonna do it now because I was busy. So we're just gonna go ahead and do it now, and then we'll do another one at the end of the season when the playoffs and stuff are all over. So make sure you guys do subscribe right here to my YouTube channel. We're on our way to 70 subscribers, and we're currently only 3 away. So I appreciate everybody's support. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and hop right into my NFL midseason reviews. Alright, so kicking things off, so here's the list. Of course, I'm going to have to run through it. So the top 2, let's get the teams that did way better than I expected so far. And at the bottom of that, we have the teams that did slightly better. In the middle, we got what I advertised. In the below, next to last, we got the slightly worse category, and then at the bottom we got the way worse category. Alright, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get it going. Let's start off with Cardinals. Cardinals are about where I advertised. I knew this team was going to suck. I knew this team was really going to be that good. Sure, Kyler Murray is coming back. Maybe the Cardinals can get some dubs there on the board. But right now, this team just doesn't look good, but give credit to their defense. Their defense has been good. I wouldn't say good, but their defense has been surprising people. So I'll give Cardinals a little bit of respect there. But right now, this is exactly how I thought the Cardinals season was gonna go. Moving on, we got the Falcons. I'm gonna say slightly worse. I thought they were going to at least lead the division at this point, and right now they're not doing it. I think they're in 3rd right now. Wait, no, they're in second right now. But it's just the Falcons, man. I just expected a little bit more out of them this year. I did not think they were going to go on that huge losing tear right there. I mean, they were doing good at the start of the year, and then all of a sudden, I don't know what happened to them. Moving on, we got the Ravens. I'm gonna say slightly better because I knew this team was going to be good, but I was not expecting them to look this dominant. Their offense looks amazing right now. Obviously, this is one of the better football teams in the league, if you're asking me. Their offense is good. Their defense is good. The whole unit is good. So, slightly better for Baltimore. Moving on, we got Buffalo. Way worse. Expecting my expectations for them. Yeah, I know they're at 500. It's okay, but I just expected them. I think we all expected them to be at least like 5 games or 6 games above 500 at this point. I expected Buffalo to only have like 2 or 3 losses right now, but they're doing way worse than I ever thought. But it's not really their fault. They're dealing with a whole bunch of injuries, so I can't really say much. But right now they're doing way worse. Moving on, we got the Panthers. I'm gonna say way worse too because I expect this team to compete. If you haven't, by the way, if you guys haven't checked out the beginning of the season, we did my standings predictions. Make sure you guys do check that out. All those videos that I did before the season started. But anyway, the Panthers are doing way worse than I expected. I thought they would be able to compete in this division to take on the title, but for right now they just suck and they just don't. They're just abysmal right now. Moving on, we got the Bears. Same story as the Panthers. We all expect this team to be better with what they are right now. 3 wins is clearly not what I had them at this point in the season. So I just think the Bears they're just not a good team. I thought this team was going to be better, maybe slightly better at least, but they're doing way worse. Moving on, we got the Bengals. I'm gonna say slightly worse because I did expect this team to be like. It's kind of like the Bills, but the fact that they are like, what was their record right now? I don't know what the record is right now. I completely forgot about it. But the Bengals, I think they're doing slightly worse than I thought. I thought they were going to do a little bit better. I thought they were going to be, at least like 4, or at least 5 games above 100. So it's basically the same story as Buffalo, and it's really I can't really blame them for the reason. They're getting injured. Joey B's out for the season, so I am kind of concerned for the Bengals moving forward. But I'll see slightly worse for now. All right, next up we have the Browns. I'm gonna say slightly better, man. I'm gonna say slightly better for the Browns. They're 6-3. I think they're gonna beat the Steelers this week. This team is looking good, especially defensively. Now a little bit concerned for the Browns. They are getting hit with injuries really quickly. So I am a little bit concerned for that for the Browns moving forward. But for right now, they're doing slightly better than I thought. Moving on, we got Dallas. About what I advertised. About what I advertised. I knew they were going to be this. I knew their defense was going to be like this. I knew their offense was going to be like this. And even though I hate Dallas, and you guys know that, but overall, it's just this team is just about what I advertised. I expected this out of Dallas. Moving on, we got Denver. I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say way worse. I expected a really better season out of Denver this year. Actually, no. Actually, I need to respect Denver a little bit because they actually been winning some games. I'll go where I advertise. I will go where I advertise. I'm sorry to you Denver fans out there. But Denver, I forgot. You guys have been on a good winning streak here as of late. Your offense has looked better. Your defense looks like has been making improvements ever since the season. So I'll give respect for you, Denver. 4 wins is about what I had you guys right now, 4 or 5. So you guys are on that pace. So I'm sorry what I said about earlier, Denver fans. I'll take that back. You guys are about doing what I advertised. Moving on, we got the Lions. This is tricky because they've been doing what I advertised, but I feel like at the same time they've been doing better than what I advertised. So I'm gonna go, but I didn't really expect this team to only have like 2 losses right now. So I'm gonna put them both slightly better. Moving on, we got the Packers. I'm gonna say what I advertised. They only got like 3 or 4 wins right now. I expected this team to go up to a slow start, so it's about what I advertised for them. Moving on, we got the Texans. I'm going to say way better. Honestly, I'm going to go way better for the Texans. The Texans have been playing some really good football. Honestly, I thought this team was going to get like maybe 6 wins all season, maybe like 6, 7 wins, but right now they're already at 5. Their offense looks incredible right now, and their defense is holding spots in the win games. So, respect to Houston, man. Houston has been playing really well, and I really do respect that team. Moving on, we got the Colts. I'm going to say way better too. They're at 500. I expect this team to be one of the worst teams in the league, and yeah, they're just playing way better than I thought. Once again, without Anthony Richardson, your offense has looked really good recent weeks. Defense has been strong enough to stay at every game. Moving on, we got the Jags. I'm gonna say about what I advertised. If I can move the thing, okay, there you go. Jags about what I advertised. I knew they're gonna lead the division, but they're leading the division right now. They got a 7-3 record right now. But one thing, I'm a 6-3 record, or is it 6-3, 7-3? I don't know. I can't think of the top of my head real quick. But the Jaguars, they really have to play some good football. Like if they want, because the Texans and the Colts, and these 2 teams are playing really well. The Jags do not have that big of a lead in that division, so they're going to have to be able to manage some wins if they want to keep that first place between these 2, especially the Texans. All right, next up we got the Chiefs. I mean, we can just move on, right? I mean, Chiefs is about what advertised. I think we all know that. Moving on, we got the Chargers. I'm gonna say slightly worse. I expect this team to be a little bit above 500 right now because consuming all the talent that they have on the roster, it's just the thing that I just say I'll just go slightly worse. They have a lot of talent that are not using it the right way. All right, next up we got the Rams. I know I'm gonna talk about them last. Next up we got the Raiders. I'm gonna say slightly better. I'm gonna say, if I'm being honest, slightly better. They're at 500 right now. I was not expecting this team to be at 500 right now at this moment. So I'm gonna go slightly better for the Raiders. Plus, especially having been playing football recently with their new head coach. I like what they're doing. All right, next up we got Miami. I'm gonna go about what I advertised. Actually, I'm gonna go slightly better because I didn't expect them to lead their division at all. I thought Buffalo was just going to take that division again. But good credit to Miami. Their offense has probably looked one of the best offenses in the league. Their defense is very underrated. So, shout out to you guys, Miami. You guys look slightly better. But this team is kind of like the Lions. It's about what I advertised, but I'm gonna go slightly better because I didn't think you'd be leading your division. All right, next up we got the Vikings. I'm gonna say about what I advertised, but before you guys were like way down here to like week 4, week 5, you guys was like down here. But since you guys have been winning games and you guys have I think you guys have like a what is it, a 5-game winning streak right now, 5 or 6 winning streak. It's about what I advertised. And the Vikings are actually playing some really good football. All right, next up we got the Patriots, and I think this is a simple one. They're doing way worse than I expected. I did not expect them to bottom out this. I mean, I expected them to bottom out their division, but I just didn't think that they were significantly going to bottom out the division the way that they are right now. So plus their offense is not good, and their defense has not been good either. So Patriots been way worse. All right, next up we got the Saints. About what I advertised. You know, just the Saints are just confusing. They're a confusing team to watch. They're a confusing team to predict. That's why every single time I predict the Saints, I don't know who to predict, because that team is so confusing. All right, next up we got the Giants. Get the fuck out of here. Giants have been way worse than I expected. You expect a playoff team. This team is coming off and being in the playoffs and being eliminated in the second round to being the absolute one of the worst, shittiest, worst teams in the football in NFL football. I mean, this team is a national disgrace. Moving on, we got the Jets. I'm gonna say slightly better, man. They are hanging around near the 500 mark without Aaron Rodgers. So I do give respect there to the Jets. I mean, just good. I mean, I just gotta give credit to them. You know, they've been hanging around 500 without Aaron Rodgers. So yeah, about slightly better. Moving on, we got the Eagles. Yeah, about what I advertised. I knew this team was going to be the best team in the league coming into the season. I knew this team was just going to be dominant. Yeah, I think we can move on from that. Next up, we got the Steelers. I don't know. Is it between these two? I'm gonna say way better. I'm gonna say way better actually, because they do have a 16-3 record. They are in second place in that division, which I was not expecting them to make the playoffs at all this year. I know their offense is the main problem with Pittsburgh right now, but their defense has been playing better than I expected them to. And it's just a team that's just been finding ways to win games. Definitely impresses me a lot out of Pittsburgh. All right, next up we got Seattle. About what I advertised, can't really say anything out of Seattle. I mean, I knew they were going to struggle at least a little bit to start, but right now they're rolling, and their offense has been rolling. Their defense has been playing efficiently so far. So yeah, about what I advertised. Next up, we got the 49ers. Yeah, about what I advertised. You know, actually, except for that 3-game losing streak. Actually, I'll keep them here, but what I did not advertise was that 3-game losing streak that they had. But luckily, they showed last week that they are right back where they were. So yeah, that's about what I advertised. Moving on, we got the Bucks. I'm gonna go slightly worse. I just expected better out of this team. I not really, but I don't know how to explain it. Like, I'm just gonna go slightly worse. I thought this team was sneakily gonna win that division again. Now they were on pace on doing that at the beginning of the season, but ever since they've been on that 4-game losing skid, and I know they just won last week for the first time since like week 5, but yeah, the Buccaneers team has been struggling, man. I got them slightly worse. Moving on, we got the Titans. I'm going to go about what I advertised. I knew this team was not going to be that good. I know the D-Hop trade was not going to be the best fit for you guys. I just believe I predicted you guys right this year. Moving on, we have Washington. I'm gonna go slightly better for Washington. You know, I predicted them to finish last in their division. They're clearly proving me wrong. This team has been playing really well on the road as of late. And yeah, I gotta give credit to Washington, man. They hung around with Philadelphia 2 games. I mean, they just have been playing slightly better than I would advertise. All right, last but not least, we got the Rams. What, the 3-6 right now? They could turn that. I don't know. I don't really know what to say about the Rams, honestly. We'll go with. We'll go about where I advertise, because I just don't know where to put them. You know, this team is the one youngest teams in the league. I do think they're going to get a surprising win this week over Seattle because they really need it. So I'm going to go by our advertise, but I'm not going to say slightly worse because I expect the Rams to win like 6 games this year. So I think they're on pace doing that. So I can't say they're slightly worse. I'm just going to say about what I advertise because I knew they're going to be at this spot at this point during the season. All right, and that is my that is my mid-season review for every NFL team. Make sure you guys do like, subscribe right here to my YouTube channel. We're on the way to 70 subscribers, and as always, I'm going to hop off and get this thing edited so you guys can watch this on time. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is BB here, sign off MidseasonNation.com. Peace out. We'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy some Sunday football.